hands align. In red and white they always shine. With every pass it feels divine. Arsenal's on my mind. From hybrid days to Emirates grand, each match a symphony perfectly planned. With every goal we take our stand. Arsenal's on my mind.
All right. Good morning, Gunners. Welcome back to the Arsenal on My Mind podcast. Back together again.
Oh, is this
one more time? It's a cross. Yes, it's a cross. Welcome back, guys. We're back after the international break. And after that amazing game yesterday.
Great weekend.
Great weekend.
Christmas came early.
Thanksgiving came early.
Well, Thanksgiving in the U.S., the rest of the world, Christmas came early.
Absolutely. What a game yesterday. What a weekend, like you said.
I mean, it's all our direct challenges lost.
True.
And we took advantage of that.
Absolutely. And the manner of their losses makes you feel like, wow. I mean, Liverpool got destroyed and Man City just got beaten. I mean, they didn't look like they were going to win that game themselves.
No, anyway. the team that won that game, Newcastle, deserved to win.
Yep, absolutely. And then all the pressure, or, if we want to call it pressure, on us, going into against Spurs. Mm-hmm. I mean, I get it, it's a derby. So there's always pressure in those games, right? To win. But then the added pressure of having to take advantage of what happened with City and Liverpool. But boy, the boys played like they had no pressure.
The boys have played so well, so much together.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from a few new pieces here and there, it's a system.
Right.
Arsenal is a system, is a unit. We play as a unit. Every player understands their roles. Mm-hmm. They trust their ability. They trust the system. They trust the process. They trust what the coach is trying to do.
Yep.
Everything just showed yesterday.
Yeah.
It's shown through. They were very confident, very comfortable. I mean, they barely broke a sweat. Mm-hmm. Tottenham just came. The Tottenham looked like birds with no feathers. like cold.
Yeah, and thinking of the system I kind of mentioned, I mean, I think the goal of a system like this, and I think what Mikel has tried to accomplish is to be able to have a plug-and-play system, mm-hmm. where any player's out, you plug in somebody else and nothing drops off, right? Yeah, that has been our biggest issue over the past 10 years, if not longer, has been, or 11 is always pretty good. But then once one of them is out,
we're in trouble.
Yeah. The quality drop off is like significant. But now, I mean, I heard the commentators, or maybe it was in the halftime, the pundits talking about how, it was halftime. Yeah, they're like, Spurs are missing 10 first team players. I think that's what they said, 10 or so, some crazy number. But then they named off the big players they're missing. They're missing Kulusevski, they're missing Madison, they're missing Solanke, a few players here and there. And I thought, like, I think we're missing more players than they are.
I'm like, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
We are missing Gabriel, Odegaard, Jesus, Havertz, Gyökeres.
Yeah.
All those are starters.
Yeah, and Madueke and McNally just made the bench, but they were just coming back,
All those are starters. I mean, looking at their injury list, how many of them I call a starter? Kulusevski, Solanke,
mm-hmm.
Madison, that's about it.
The rest are all backup players.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I was like, interesting, No one is talking about how we're missing a lot of players.
Our captain,
our
shining new striker.
Yep,
and our backup striker, and our backup striker, and our best defender.
Yes,
the best defender in the world.
Yeah, so it's like,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, so
they were just chickens with no feathers.
Yeah, no, I mean, if they had feathers, we plucked them.
No, the porco water on top of their body.
But yeah, I mean, really, really impressive performance.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't talk about this game without talking about Eze. But before we even get to the Eze performance, right? I mean, just the comfort level that Hincapié came in and I think
when we said it,
he's not as physical as Gabriel. So interestingly, I think him and Saliba swapped roles. because Senegal was very physical,
very aggressive
in that game, and Ngapi was like the sweep up guy, if you will. But when he started, I kind of forgot for a while that Gabriel wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly.
The only way you would know Gabriel wasn't there that we didn't score a single corner goal.
Yeah, well, I was even happy because the Tottenham fans have been screaming set piece. We're set piece.
Oh, jeez.
We didn't score. We scored 4 goals, set piece.
4 clean goals. Yeah,
no set piece. You know, we basically put Tottenham Hotspurs in their place.
Yep, you're not at our level.
No. They should be in the championship.
They should almost got there last year.
They should be in the championship.
They almost made it down there. It was 17.
They should have stuck with Postecoglou because he was taking them where they belong. It was taking them down to relegation. It's like, look, let's go build.
So Frank is just delaying the inevitable.
He's delaying the inevitable. They're a championship team. We were very comfortable. They came very negative.
They did. I mean, I think it's respect, what you call it, right?
No, I think it's cowardice.
Well, okay, because it's a derby, right? You can call it cowardice because a derby, you should go out there and talk on to the
And this is the team that beat Man City.
Yeah.
So come out and play ball with us because either way you're gonna get it. Come out and play, you get it. And play defensively, you get it.
That's the thing with Arsenal. That makes it so dangerous. It's like, how do you play against Arsenal? Do you go toe to toe like Sunderland didn't get a point?
Yeah.
And they weren't even that positive, and they were more positive than most 2 weeks ago. But like, if you come out to play, then we destroy you. If you sit back, then we find a way and break you down, whether through a free kick or corner or something else.
Or an Eze flick over and Rice.
Yep.
Hits it too clean.
Too clean. Yeah. But all in all, when you play like this, you can't help but like feel and dream like, man, we're the best team in the league by far.
Oh yeah.
By far.
We just need to keep our foot on the pedal.
Yep.
I mean, Tottenham came with 5 defenders. So much for Van de Ven being the best defender in the Premier League. He was not enough. They had to draft him down in there. And that guy just honestly came in and it was just I think he came in for the long throws.
Yeah. Yes.
We have different ways to play. Yep. We can get physical the way we showed against Sunderland. We can play ball, and now we have the X factor that can unlock low blocks.
Yep.
You want a low block, it's just going to lob those passes over.
Absolutely.
So I think the Premier League right now is ours to lose.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Hincapié, as you stated. We didn't miss Gabriel.
No.
We didn't miss Odegaard.
Nope.
We didn't miss Gyökeres.
Nope. Not at all.
I mean, what player did we miss? We didn't miss anyone.
No. I mean, for real.
And that's the strength of the squad. That's the depth of the squad. That's credit to Arteta and Batra and the front desk. They've built a solid squad.
Yep.
2 teams.
Yeah.
Both teams can win the Premier League.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So it doesn't matter who is playing. Next man up, step up, get the job done.
Absolutely.
I mean, in the midweek now against Bayern, I don't care who plays.
Yeah.
Left back, put Skelly in, beautiful. Put Mosquera, fine. Put Ben White, perfect. I actually think we should rotate heavily.
Well,
for the Bayern Munich game,
because the game is on Wednesday.
Because our bigger game is the Chelsea game.
So
left to me, the Bayern Munich game, I don't really care. If we will lose that game, I don't care. But I want us to win that game.
Of course.
To send a statement to Europe.
If we win our next 2 games, Bayern and Chelsea, statement done.
Yeah, it's done.
No more statements left to make this season.
Yeah, it's done.
Because you beat Bayern, that's huge.
Yeah.
And then Chelsea is wildly looked at as the other good team in the league this season.
They're like the dark horse.
Yeah,
I'm not saying they're going to win the Premier League or they're going to
they'll be top 4 for sure.
Yeah, they'll be top 4.
Yeah. So we win those 2 games. I mean, discussion done. What is done with that?
Absolutely.
But on to like the game itself. Eze, I wanted to text you that morning before the game that this is his game to score. I didn't want to say hard hat trick, but
nobody saw the hat trick coming.
But I was like, is going to score in this game, and I don't know why I felt it, but man, he looked like, in a weird way, if I believed in conspiracies, I would say maybe that whole move to Arsenal, that whole Spurs thing, there was something more there. And he had a point to prove in that game. Because it wasn't just that he got lucky and he was available to score 3 goals.
No.
He wanted to. And when he was interviewed after the game,
he said he prayed
for a hat trick.
The day before.
Which is crazy.
That's crazy.
You know? But he came
Eze, whatever God you're praying to, please, I want to pray to that God. It seems like he answers his prayer swiftly.
Yes.
So let's pray that we win pray that we win the Premier League this season.
But absolutely, I mean, he was a terror.
It was a different level. You know, it was not the Crystal Palace Eze. This was a different kind of Eze. You know, he was looking like a world-class player.
Absolutely.
He was looking like Dennis Beckham. You know, he was a threat.
Yes,
through and through.
And interestingly, not to dive into the tactics too much, but I think this could have been like by design by Mikel, or that could have been the way the game played out. But I think in a weird way, because Mikel had Marino playing like a false nine more than normal. Marino is not a striker, obviously, right? But normally when he plays for us, he tries to just be in the box. But he dropped back a lot, which I think even gave Eze more freedom.
Correct, and he's dropping back unsettled the Tottenham defender because one of the defenders will
have to go with him.
And that will also create confusion because if the defender doesn't go with him, now that creates that opening for him to give that pass to Trossard. You know, and you know, so the way Marino is a very intelligent player.
Of course.
He and Arsenal now, the profile of players in Arsenal now is we have players that can play different positions, different roles in the same game.
Absolutely.
You know, they can. Marino can go from a striker to a midfielder to a DM. You know, real quick. Eze can go from a number 10 to a winger real quick. You know, Saka too can go from a winger now to up front to a striker. You know, so it's hard to keep a leash on Arsenal because the players are very fluid. They're very confident in the positions, various positions they play. They are technically gifted. You know, talented players.
Absolutely, great. You know, great as they balled out, of course. But I can't go through this game without talking about my guy.
Oh, Trossard.
My guy.
Trossard is, maximum respect. You know, and to all those doubters, including me, that doubted Trossard, we're sorry, Trossard. You've been disrespected too much in your career. You know, you're the real deal. Championship winning teams must have a player like Trossard.
Yes.
Man City had Bernardo Silva. That was their Trossard.
Yeah, true.
We had Lumberg, the Invincible.
That's true.
Or Wiltord.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have those kind of players. Jota was their Liverpool's Trossard. You see, and that's why things are also unraveling for those guys.
Right,
that's their problem. You know, so you have to have those players. Hazard was Chelsea's Trossard.
Well, he started every game though.
He started. Pedro. Remember Pedro? Pedro was their Trossard. You know, Benayoun was also their Trossard. You know, so we need you need those kind of players that can unlock a defense. You know, real quick. Players that are great finishers that can pop up with those big goals. You know, look at the cross he gave to Eze. That could have made it the first. Before he scored the hat trick, that could have been it. But I think Van de Ven or one of the defenders just put a head on it and threw Eze off. You know, so Trossard is huge for us.
Absolutely, I mean, he's been playing out of his mind. And Mikel has just told him, like, you know what, just
ball.
Left wing is yours, man. Just do what you want to do. And
he owns that left wing. Yeah, even Martinelli is not hitting.
Martinelli's been better than him, and
it's like much respect.
And with what's his name coming back, Madueke coming back, I don't think it's gonna. I mean, Right now,
No,
you almost can't bench Trossard on that left wing. You know,
no,
he's one of his
and he
own.
has a lot of experience. He's one of the most experienced players on the team.
Well, of course, I think one of the oldest too. So
yeah, he's 30 years old.
Yeah,
you know,
but anyways, we'll get to ratings after. But I kind of wanted to call him off. I should give him his flowers there, and I've been giving him all season long. And before this started, that guy super important. And Mikel said it best when they asked him after the game. He said, asked him about Trossard and about how he almost left. And Mikel was like, absolutely not. The word he used, I think he said, I put a never allow on that or something. Like, he was like, I'm not going to, he ain't going nowhere. I'm blocking that. He's not even anywhere. You know,
that was a very good decision.
Absolutely. Huge decision, you know. But yeah, you know, the team looking good. We got, Eze now, right? Does that mean that this is his launching point for his Arsenal career?
Did you see Odegaard on the bench when Eze scored the second goal?
He didn't look happy.
Gabriel was going crazy. Odegaard was there, was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble. How am I going to play now? You know, because, hey, how are you going to take out the guy that scores a hat-trick?
No, I mean, not like in the next game or something, right? I don't think Odegaard...
Has Odegaard ever scored a hat-trick for us in that number 10 position?
I'm going to say, like, I think earlier on we've been discussing what the kind of 10s they are, you know? I mean, obviously, Eze is a goal-scoring 10, and Odegaard is a creative 10.
Creative 10, yeah.
So I don't think you expect Odegaard to ever score a hat-trick, ever, right? But, I mean, you know, right now, yes, you can't take Eze out of the team based on that performance. You know, and you know, I mean, he scored against Crystal Palace a few weeks ago, so he's kind of getting into his groove.
Yeah, we have to understand that he's learning this. I think we mentioned this in our previous videos.
Yeah.
He's learning the system.
Yep.
They are learning about him.
Yep.
He plays at a different pace.
He sure does.
You know, he's even his first goal. If he was a player that plays at the same pace as Arsenal, he probably wouldn't have scored that goal.
True,
but he slowed it down. Shimmy the first defender, fake the second one, and places it. You see, he plays at his own pace.
Yeah.
You know, so now the team is understanding him more. So the team chemistry is growing.
Absolutely.
He's getting more training sessions with the guys. So they are developing relationships, you know, across the field. You know.
So I mean, it's a good thing that he picked up his form now because it means we don't have to rush Odegaard back. You know, because I mean, Odegaard has been injury after injury, you know, and I'm not saying we've been rushing him back each time, but just, you know, like he obviously has some physical stuff going on.
In the past 2 seasons, we've rushed players back.
Well, yes. So take his time, let him come off the bench, play a few games here and there. But I mean, obviously, you know, next game, it's a big game, that Bayern Munich game, you know. I really think it's a statement game, you know, one way or another. Yeah. I think it might end in a draw.
Well, before we talk about Bayern, let's quickly go through our player ratings.
Okay, all right.
Let me start.
All right.
You know, I'm going to start with the goalie, Raya. You know, Raya, when it works, it looks good coming out. Right. But for some reason, that goal really hurt me.
It hurt a lot.
It hurt me. It almost felt like a loss to me or a draw. You know, because we conceded. You know, so I'm giving Raya 5.
5.
You know, yes, you got exposed by Zubimendi losing the ball,
right?
But I don't know. I don't care. 5. Next time, stay closer to your goal. You're making Richarlison look good, you know, and that now he's scoring one of the goals of the season against Arsenal,
right?
An insignificant goal, you know. So 5 for Raya. Timber. Timber. I'm in love.
Timber is mad, dude.
His consistency, Timber. You know, I have a new name for him. Apart from Timberland, Bionic Man.
Bionic Man.
Timber is a cyborg.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's assured. He's confident.
So confident.
He's on a different level. I mean, he played. So I'm giving Timber an 8.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, 8 for Timber. He had an assist. You know, looked really good. Saliba, I mean, didn't do anything wrong. 7 for Saliba. Hinkapie, my boy, he's actually very aggressive.
Yes.
Is the role they had him play.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He is very, very, very.
No, he was
aggressive.
very close to the strikers.
Yeah.
He was always there.
Very aggressive. I watched him. I followed him from Bayern Leverkusen. I admired him.
Yep.
You know, and when him and Topsoba, you know, partnered. So Hincapié is 7.
Okay.
You know, Kalaboom Boom.
Boom, boom.
The classy player, the Rolls Royce.
The Rolls Royce midfielder we have. I'm calling him a midfielder.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's just a classy player. You know, he looks good on the ball. Anything he does, he looks good. You know, so 8 for Calafiori.
Very nice.
You know, He played very well. Rice, the future Arsenal captain, the future England captain. I mean, the engine room of our midfield, of maybe the team. You know, I think Gabriel is the engine room of the team, but Rice is
you call Gabriel the heart of the team.
The heart of the team. Yeah. Rice is the engine room.
Yeah.
You know, 8 for Rice.
Yeah.
Played very well, had an assist.
Yeah, played very well as well.
Very well. Took a yellow card for the team. You know, Zubimendi, Zuzu. You know, I like him. He's a calm head and everything. You know, but he gave that ball away.
He did. He lost it, rather.
Yeah, I don't know where he was going to. Maybe he was going to Toledo. I think he was going to Toledo. But I don't know where he was headed, you know, with that ball in that midfield. So I give him a 6 for that. Saka, our captain, star boy, you know, that's still our superstar.
Of course.
You know, whether we like it or not.
Like you said, you know, he gets triple teamed nowadays.
Triple team, and it's still causing problem, opening up spaces for an Eze to score a hat-trick and all that. 8 for Saka.
Okay.
Played very well.
All right.
Then Mantis Eze. You know, the first player to score a hat-trick in the North London derby
for 50 years.
For 50 years since Alan Sunderland. That was the last person that scored a hat-trick in the North London derby.
You know what? That surprised me because I could have sworn Kane scored a hat-trick against him. They didn't.
Nah, they didn't.
Yeah.
Henry, none of them. Beckham, you know. But Eze, his first London derby, North London derby, he makes history.
Absolutely.
You know, shows that through and through, he's an Arsenal boy.
Yep.
You know? So I give him a 10. You know, hat-trick, style of the game. You know, it all worked out.
It all worked out. Good.
Yeah, let it all work out. You know, it all worked out.
It all worked out for sure.
It was a fantastic game by him.
Yep.
Then Trossard, our ever, you know, ready, ever productive, you know, soldier. That's what they call him. He's just all business.
Yep.
A goal, a big goal.
Big goal.
The first goal, that's a winning goal, actually.
Yeah, that's the whole game.
Yeah, and an assist, you know, played very well. I give him an 8. You know, actually, I give him a 9.
A 9, all right.
I give Trossard a 9.
Okay.
I think I've been too harsh on him over the years. So 9 for Trossard.
Fair enough.
Merino did the job. Intelligent player, the player that suits that profile to play teams that are negative, like Tottenham. You know, scared chickens, you know, did the job, unlocked the defense, gave Trossard the pass. I did very well. I give him an 8.
Wow, okay.
You know, Madueke came on, looked very good.
He looked sharp for someone that's been injured for almost a month or longer, right?
Very good, very good. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah.
You know, every other player, they kind of came up really late.
Yeah.
So no rating for them. I'll just give them a standard 5, all of them. I'll give Arteta a 10.
10 for the boss. All right.
Because he picked the right team.
Okay.
I was hoping he picked Hincapié, not Mosquera, and he picked Hincapié.
Yeah, makes sense.
Get him going. You know, he's an important player. Now I need them to start getting Benny Blanco going. You know, Ben White needs to start playing.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, well, he can play against Bayern Munich. So you know, so 10 for the boss. The fans, the stadium was nuts.
With the new tifo, the new tifo they released.
Yeah, 9 for the fans.
The fans.
And for the Michael Oliver, I still don't like you.
Yeah, we don't like you, but seem like you managed the game well. I guess.
Yeah, well, they'll give him a standard 5. How about that? So that's my rating.
Okay, very well. Well, yeah, so my ratings were pretty similar. A few changes, a few differences there. Right, I give him a 6. because even though he has his offensive line, right, the bottom line is my biggest issue with Raya, even though I love him as a goalkeeper and is great, I always been his height, right? And even though it was off his line, had he been just 1 inch taller, he saves that, right? So it's not his fault.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
Right, so I won't blame him. I give him a 6 because his distribution wasn't great in the game, but he didn't have a save to really make. But he was fine. Timber, I mean, down that right hand side, the amount of, I think almost all our goals came off the right hand side probably. Initially the build up, and him and Saka together, amazing.
I know.
Yeah, so Timber and 8. Saliba and Hincapié, I gave 7s. Both of them, they both had really good games, nothing negative. They were both pretty aggressive, like you said.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just for Richarlison, right? But still, they were all over him. There's Saliba posted some pictures from the game afterwards, and it was almost of him manhandling Richarlison. Manhandling him.
Turkey man with Richarlison.
Yeah. Calafiori, I gave him a 7. Could have been an 8 easily, but I mean, he didn't even play in defense. So I was going to give him, he was in midfield constantly.
Yeah, he was bossing the midfield.
Yeah, so he's so classy, like you said. 7 there, great game. Zubimendi, even with his mistake, I gave him a 7. Yes, poor mistake, kind of, and you can't blame me for thinking that the Spurs players didn't have that spirit. But the person that got that ball from him was, what's the midfielder on Spurs?
Bentancur?
No, Palhinha.
Yeah, it was
And
Palhinha.
we all know he's very aggressive when he was with Fulham.
Yeah.
So he's the only person that had the wherewithal to even attempt to get the ball off of him that way. So I'll give him a little credit, a little grace, poor mistake. Any other team that happens, there's no goal from that. But look how Raya plays, it causes a goal.
And you can't blame Raya too much, he's bored.
Yeah, and exactly where
our defense don't give him anything.
Yeah.
So the guy wants to get.
I will give the credit to Richarlison. It was a great goal. It
was a great goal.
If had we not had so much control over the game, that goal would have been much more panicking.
Yeah.
But either way, I gave him a 7. Rice, I gave him 8. I thought he had a really, really good game.
Oh, yeah.
Covered every blade of grass. Was just so involved in everything. Eze. I mean, the foreshadowing of this performance on the back of that England issue. I'm talking about the issue. The issue. All the credit that went to Foden for the pass. You heard about that?
Oh, really? They didn't credit Eze for the goal?
Dude, the commentators, the analysts, even after the England game, the guy interviewing Eze, because I think he was interviewing Sky or whatever, said, and it was like, great performance, good performance, and how about that pass from Foden or something?
Oh, God.
I'm like, are you guys joking?
Disrespectful.
Forget about the fact that the pass was pretty basic, but a good pass.
No, it was not as good as Gyökeres's pass.
It was, of course not. It's not even on the same level. This is a pass that every pro player should be able to make, right? And then the finish that he gave for that goal.
Exactly.
And you want to mention by heaping praise on Foden for the assists. That was whatever. Anyways, what a way to really take that and be like, okay, we see you English pundits or whatever. I'll show you.
They love to hate Arsenal.
They love to have certain kind of players. I won't say that on this, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyways, so a 10 for Eze, obviously. Hat trick, great performance, no negatives at all in this game. Saka gave him a 7. He was really, really, tightly marked today, and he still played well. Really, really handled the ball very well. But when you don't, in a lot of your other teammates, 7 today.
Yeah.
Marino, 7. Really calm, a short performance. Even when he gave the pass to Trossard for him to set up Eze, he looked so relaxed doing it. Like he just knew what he was trying to do. So I give him credit there. Trossard, my guy, an 8, almost a 9. Really, for a player without much pace, he's just so difficult to mark.
Yeah.
He's always just...
He's a combination of Wiltord, Lundberg, and Hleb.
And Hleb is better, yes. Yeah. I loved Hleb back in the day. But yeah, so 8 for him. Off the bench, I gave Madueke a 6. Could have been higher, but he didn't do... he looked involved in the game. All the subs came on too late in the game to give a good rating. I gave Mikel a 9. I short of giving him a 10. I mean, a 9 was really good coming. Either way, picking Hincapié was a great option. The way he had the team set up.
Wait, give Trossard a 7? Oh, an 8.
An 8, yeah. Having the team set up that way, having Marino play a little bit deeper, great, great setup. I mean, nowadays his team picks itself.
Yeah.
So
anybody
can play at every time. It seems like
we're not complaining.
But all in all, great performance. I mean, really, really. I mean, at this point, they should just never. London can never be any other color besides red.
No, it's red.
We're done with that whole discussion.
Yeah. London is red.
It's permanently red. I think last year when we beat Spurs, our episode that week was London is permanently red.
Yes.
Now the paint is set in.
Yes, it's red.
But yeah,
historically red.
Yeah. Let's leave Spurs our discussions going forward.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, next game, Bayern Munich
2-1.
I predict a draw. Unfortunately,
2-1 to the Arsenal.
Okay. Hey, I want us to win.
Yeah, we're gonna win.
But I think it might end in a draw.
The person that will score us is the guy that always likes to score us.
Kane.
Harry Kane. But
although Olise could score on us too.
No, we're not.
No. You know who I'm calling to score on us?
Luis Diaz. Diaz could, but so the goal is going to come between Diaz
and Kane
and Olise.
Well, that's not saying a lot. Though. Those are the three attackers.
Well,
let's shorten it.
Okay,
I say Diaz, you say Kane.
Kane, yes. Yeah. But we're going to beat them 2-1.
Okay, I predict a 2-2 score. Actually, a 1-1 score is what I'm going to predict in that game. And then after that, we have Chelsea at the weekend. Another big game, another London derby. That game, like you said earlier, I'm willing to sacrifice a Bayern Munich result to get the Chelsea result. Absolutely. Because everyone thinks Chelsea's blood is hot right now, and it's like
we're going to beat Chelsea 3-0.
Let's calm that down a little bit.
3-0.
Okay.
3-0 Chelsea.
I take that.
We're coming.
I call it a 2-0 victory against Chelsea.
Right.
But yeah, great week for the Arsenal. Eze, keep doing your thing. And with a lot more players coming back fit, Odegaard almost fit, Havertz, Gabriel Jesus is almost ready to play.
It's gonna be a fun Christmas.
We're gonna be looking like a really tough team to weaken in any position.
So would you buy a play? Well, I think we'll save that for another video.
We discussed it briefly. I know what you're saying.
We'll do a special on that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, because you really can't think about where you can add to this team, but I still have one player on my wish list, which
Me too.
Yeah. All right. Well, absolutely.
Spill the beans. Keep us on your mind. Like, share, subscribe. Keep the comments coming in, guys.
All right.
Love you. Let's go.
Under floodlights the fans align. In red and white they always shine. With every pass it feels divine. Arsenal's on my mind. From hybrid days to Emirates grand, each match a symphony perfectly planned. With every goal we take our stand. Arsenal's on my mind. Oh Arsenal, you never fail through rain and sun. Our steadfast sail